Hey guys, today I did a really fun and different green look, which I absolutely love. It's a very kind of like solid, bright, almost like foiled green look. I'm using my very favorite green of all time. I'm going to show you what that is. I've been wanting to do a green look like this for a while now using these colors. And when I started to do it today, I thought, awesome, Tiffany, so appropriate. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. So that worked out perfectly. So I'm really excited to do this because it not only is something that I've been wanting to do, but it makes perfect sense for this time of year. So I really hope that you guys like it. I absolutely love this look. It's so fun. I'm going to give you some tips on how to keep your skin, like the finish of your makeup and everything, looking natural when you use bright colors on your eyes and why that is so important. I'm going to give you a really good tip at the end of the video that I've shown before, but yeah, it's a good tip nonetheless. So keep watching and I will show you how to do this look step by step. So my first step is to apply the Urban Decay Cream Eyeshadow in Weeds. This is such a gorgeous color and you can probably just get away with applying it on its own actually. I already have on some mascara from earlier, so if you're wondering why my eyelashes look extra long, that is why. So just kind of apply that to your lid and then tap it on. It's the most perfect kind of like bright moss. And I'm kind of dabbing that into the crease too and just a little bit upward onto the brow bone. And kind of run it along your lower lash line just like you would a liner. Go all the way in because we're really going to kind of take this green all the way to our inner corner. So I'm going to apply my very favorite green eyeshadow possibly ever. This is Urban Decay's Graffiti. Love it. It's a color I don't get to wear that often, but it's absolutely the most beautiful green. And I'm applying it with a Sigma E55 brush. Look how crazy that is. You just kind of pat it on like that. And we're not going to get fancy and do it on any particular part of the lid. We're just going to give it a nice even coat all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner into the crease and everything. So very, very simple. And this brush really packs it on well. Alright, then take a smaller brush. I'm using this one. It's the E20 by Sigma. Just anything that's kind of smaller that you can really kind of get close to your lashes. Then kind of connect that outer color, or the outer corner I mean, with the color and apply it all the way to your inner tear duct right there. Alright, then using a blending brush like this is a E40 by Sigma, you can kind of just go around the color all the way around, even under the eye. I'm going to take a gold color that's kind of a little more of like a neutral gold, like a natural gold I guess would be the best way to describe it. This one is called All That Glitters. Looks like that. And I'm just going to get that on the same brush and go right around the edge of the color. It's a bit of a warm gold. And kind of just like stamp that into the tear duct over that green. And for a little bit of an extra definition, I'm going to apply this color called Humid, which is probably my second favorite green. It's my favorite MAC green, but my second favorite green ever. And get it on that same blending brush, and you're just going to apply that to your outer crease right there. Apply your brow highlight, and for that I'm using rice paper, which is right there. It's kind of a more like, you know, creamy yellow, light golden, I don't know. Very pretty. For eyeliner, I'm going to apply a little bit of the Urban Decay 24/7 liner in 0 to my waterline. I'm just kind of tight lining my eyes. Do not get close to your eyeball. You should not get this like super, it's just gross. You want to keep it like really, really close to your lashes. You don't want to touch your eyeball with it or do anything crazy. I couldn't do that anyways. It would freak me out. If your eyes aren't very sensitive, then you can definitely take that same little brush that you use to define your lower lash line. Take this color, the Graffiti, and kind of just stamp that along the 0. Again, you're not touching your eyeball, so this should not feel irritating to your eye at all. You're just kind of like touching your lash line with it. And that kind of coats the 0, kind of coats that line and makes it extra green, so I really love that. Alright, then for my upper lash line, I'm just going to use a black. You can definitely use a green if you want, but I really want the green eyeshadow to pop, and to do that I think that a black liner is best. So I'm using my L'Oreal Carbon Black Liner Intense, sticking very close to my lash line, and I'm going to wing it out just slightly on that outer corner. You can definitely get away with winging out your liner on this look because it is so intense. The color is so intense. I think it's really nice to do that. Apply your mascara. I'm going to apply just a little bit more. I do have it a little bit from before. For my mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Full and Soft, which I really like. I do need to pick up some more mascara though because I throw mine out very, very often. I'm really funny about mascaras. The second that they start flaking or not looking right, I throw them out, which usually is about 2 months. Sometimes a little less. So that's why I really like drugstore mascaras, because something that you need to replace that often definitely needs to be affordable. So keep watching and I'm going to show you what I use to complete the look on my cheeks and on my lips. Alright, so for your cheeks, you definitely do not want to neglect those, especially when you're doing an eye look that's so bright. Yeah, you want the focus to be on your eyes, but you definitely don't want to neglect your cheeks, or you might look a little washed out. You don't want your face to look too neglected. But to balance it out, I'm going to use a good bronzer. I really like the MAC So Ceylon Mineralized Skin Finish, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of that on my cheeks. This has like a really natural finish to it, so it's not going to make me look like overly powdered or anything. I really like to keep the texture of my skin and the finish very natural when I use a lot of bright colors, because people are going to focus on your makeup, and you definitely want your skin to look natural, not like you have a ton of different products caked on there. And as always, whenever I use greens, I love to use this particular blush. It's the NARS Orgasm, and I'm going to use that with an F40 by Sigma. It's a really pretty kind of like golden peach. For my lips, to kind of keep things balanced again and to kind of play off the blush and everything, not to overpower the eyes, I used a color that's pretty similar to the blush. It's by MAC and it's called Nymphette. It's a lip gloss and I've already applied it. It's really, really pretty. Apply a little more. Could never hurt. And again, to kind of take down the powdered look, if there is anything that looks a little cakey going on, I like to take a brush like this. It's a dual fiber brush. It's an F50, this particular one by Sigma. Use a setting spray. My favorite is the Fix Plus by MAC. And just kind of dab it all over. And it's going to kind of pick up any excess particles of powder that might settle or look cakey. And leave you with a much more natural finish. Alright guys, so that's it. Definitely don't be afraid to use color. Don't be afraid of green. It's really fun. Especially this one. But anyways, thanks for watching and I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye!